Okay, 89.3, we're going to do the exercises, starting with number 1. And the first step is to factor that denominator, and that should be recognizable at this point. And that's going to be x plus 1 plus x squared minus x plus 1. That's a sum of perfect cubes, by the way. The trouble over here now is that a and b is not going to work anymore. And so I'm going to write this over here. This is going to be a, and this will be bx plus c. And let me explain that. Get my highlighter out. You know, if I just, build a fraction, I would certainly get a quadratic by doing that, by building it. And then the other thing, I hope you realize this would also produce a quadratic while I'm building it. And certainly that makes sense. It gets over here. All right, that's why we're doing that. All right, now the question is, how am I going to do that? Well, by multiplying both sides by the LCD now. And what are you going to get? Let's write this down very carefully. You get 6x squared plus 5x plus 2 equals, again, I'm multiplying by the LCD. That's going to be a, x squared minus x plus 1 plus, that's bx plus c times x plus 1. Then the big question comes, what's an easy number to choose? And I'm going to say x equals minus 1 is the easiest number that I could think of. And if you did that, what do you get? Well, I got to be careful here. So you get 6 minus 5, which is 1, and 1 plus 2 is 3. What do you get on the right side? You get a. Again, I chose minus 1, so you can get 1, 1, and 1, which is 3. So this tells me a. Oh, by the way, the second term disappears because x equals minus 1, x plus 1 is 0. So a is 3. I'm sorry, a is 1. I'm sorry. I'm going to erase this over here, and I'm going to put that down now. All right? Then so what are you going to do now? Well, I'm going to pick another easy number for me, and I'm going to pick 0. Well, that's pretty easy because the left side is just 2. And the right side, if I chose 0, let's take a look at that. Oh, by the way, let me erase this too because this is a 1 over here. All right? Maybe I'll put a 1 there. All right? I chose 0, right? So what do you get? You get 1 plus, again, I chose x to be 0. You're going to get c times 1, which is c. Well, c will equal 1. I'm going to get my eraser out. Maybe I should write that down. C equals 1. Let me get my eraser out. That's going to be plus 1. And let me erase this over here. And this is also 1. All right? Then so what number are you going to pick now? And I don't know. I guess I chose minus 1. I chose 0. I'm going to choose 1. Let's see if that works out nicely. And what do you get? 6 plus 5, that's 11 plus 2 is 13. And again, I chose 1. So it's 1 minus 1 plus 1 is 1. And then I get this. A little more complicated, isn't it? It's b plus 1 times 2. Well, I'm going to take 1 from both sides, it would be 12, and divide by 2, it's 6. So I get 6 equals b plus 1. Well, that means b is 5. So I'm going to go up here, erase the b, and put the 5 down. I'm going to box this as my answer, and I'm going to look at the key and see if we got it right. All right, let me get my red pen out. I got this. Did I get this? 5x plus 1 over x squared minus x plus 1. We got it right. Thank you.